A man in a British Columbia superstore is filming an alleged shoplifter trying to leave the store with a cart full of merchandise.
You gonna pay for that? You gonna pay for that? When? You gonna pay for it?
He's dismissing the man filming, but there's someone else he's going to have to face, and she means business.
Excuse me. I'm fed up with it.
The woman, who claims to have seen the man shoving roast beefs into his backpack earlier, rips the man's mask off,
Come on, bud.
while the man filming grabs the cart full of goods,
Come on.
Get out.
thus thwarting the alleged would-be thief.
Just jack up the price for everybody else because of you. It's about time they got caught.
Though he does get away with his backpack,
Come on.
he is later identified and arrested for theft.
Take your and go.
The woman who confronted the shoplifter was 73-year-old former bank teller Elaine Galloway, who was once reportedly held at gunpoint while at work.
Get out.
So shoplifters, if you're thinking of stealing anywhere near Elaine, think again. At a restaurant in California, a security camera records a customer who is reportedly complaining to the manager about the wait time for her food. And as the back and forth seems to heat up, the manager's mother and owner of the restaurant steps in between them to cool things down. But the customer isn't backing off. Instead, the owner alleges she begins threatening them. And then takes a bottle of hand sanitizer from the counter and tosses it behind her. The owner, still trying to calm things down, moves another bottle out of the customer's reach and continues to keep the two apart, especially as now the manager has her young child, who's also the owner's grandchild, in her arms. But the customer doesn't seem to care. The customer grabs a 5-pound jug of hand sanitizer and throws it towards the manager and her 2-year-old son, which is not okay with grandma. The owner uses a bag of food and the front counter to drive the belligerent customer to the door, where a man swoops in and escorts the angry woman out of the restaurant. According to news reports, the customer is never identified. And while this guardian grandma almost assuredly wants justice, in some ways, she's already dished it out. At an all-night convenience store in Norco, California, 80-year-old shop owner Craig Cope is on his own, manning the register, when suddenly, a man enters with what appears to be a semi-automatic rifle. But Craig is no easy target. As the masked man points what appears to be a semi-automatic rifle at owner Craig Cope, the 80-year-old grabs his own gun from behind the counter and fires a single round at the armed intruder, striking him in the left arm and sending him running back outside, screaming in pain, where an accomplice is already rushing to get back into their getaway vehicle. The would-be thieves take off in such a hurry that they almost leave another accomplice behind. Moments later, the trauma causes Cope to suffer a heart attack. But after a short stay in the hospital, he makes a full recovery. The 3 uninjured suspects are soon arrested and charged with robbery and conspiracy. The suspect who was shot in the arm is hospitalized in critical but stable condition. A lesson to any looters trying to stick up a senior store. They might just have to face old school retaliation. By law, homeowners are required to allow utility company employees onto certain parts of their property in order to service and maintain public utility equipment. This benefits not only the homeowner in question, but the community in general. Unfortunately, every once in a while, a homeowner might make this legal agreement, known as an easement, much more difficult than is necessary.
She will not give me any ID. She's on my property.
Utility worker Jade Womble records a homeowner who claims to have called the police because Jade is attempting to service a utility pole on her property. And the fact that Jade has been here before seems to make little difference.
It's a private company, and she does not have permission to be on this land.
I was previously there one time before to service the same exact pole. And on this day, I thought maybe she remembered me and knew my duties as to why I was on the grounds. But she told me that I was trespassing at the time.
Regardless, Jade has a job to do and continues to mark the poles on the property until another woman and man approach her. And the situation escalates considerably.
Why don't you get the hell off this land?
Back up.
If you're threatening
I'm not. I'm just asking you to back up.
Call the police right now. She's threatening me with something.
Videotaping.
I was nervous just because I could see the anger and aggression in everyone's face. So really my main focus was to really stay calm.
Why are you doing this?
I'm
Why
just
did
here
they
for the
s-
pole.
Which
The pole's up.
This one right here.
But Jade's calm demeanor has little effect.
So I'm just gonna keep painting a little bit.
Just tell me.
You ain't gonna do anything. You're not gonna paint.
She is praying. My friends are trying to stop her.
What's up?
Girl,
All
I
three. What's
called
good?
the police. The police are coming. Get off my
Don't
land.
wait for them.
We'll be able to
Get off my land.
until they get here.
Do not.
Let's calm down.
You hear her? She's gonna hit my friend.
No, I'm not.
Yes, I am. Please. She took her.
I'm
thing
calm.
to
I'm gonna
hit my
stand right here.
friend.
Good, stand right there.
Phil,
Yes.
please. Please.
Yes.
I didn't want things to escalate further than they did as far as being dramatic.
Man, please don't get in my space.
I just really limited communication, physicality.
Here, go
The
inside.
police on the phone managed to convince the 3 residents to back off.
The police wants us to go inside. They're on their way.
A short while later, an officer arrives.
I'm here for the utilities. The older lady knows that because I came one time before and she stood out of my truck and yelled. I have a videotape of that as well. So really, they just don't want me to be here to work.
Okay, well, let me talk to them a little bit. And we'll
Appreciate
get
it.
worked out.
All right.
Finish up with
Thank you.
The situation seemingly resolved, at least for now. Jade heads back to her truck while speaking to her supervisor on the phone.
That's the bad part. A lot of times we don't have any clues what if we're going to have a problem or not.
Right.
You know, I don't understand why people's got to be that way.
They don't want me here on their property. It's as simple as that.
It's a simple thing to be able to communicate with someone. Any disagreements or misunderstanding.
Man, please don't get in my space.
I do a pretty good job of being able to analyze a situation while it's unfolding. And I also know my rights as to my working rights.
You hear her?
According to arrest reports, the homeowner is charged with communicating threats and simple assault.
She's gonna hit my friend.
No, I'm not.
Her.
And the man is charged with assault on a female.
Stand right there.
Phil,
Yes.
please. Please.
Yes.
No charges are made against the 3rd individual.
I felt the need to take these charges out just to make it aware that this is not acceptable behavior and to hopefully see some change within the system and also some protection for utility workers as well.
Recently, many companies are adding older employees to their workforce. And for good reason. They are reliable, can often have much better social skills than their younger counterparts. And these days, some are more than willing to pick up part-time work for the extra cash, which makes what this rideshare driver does all the more special.
Hi, Diane.
Hi.
You remember me, Diane?
Yes, I think so, honey. Right now, I don't know. I probably do.
Diane, so this morning I gave you a ride to work.
Oh, yes.
And we had a conversation earlier.
Yes, we did.
And you said that you was waiting for Christmas so that you can get house shoes and some other stuff, right? All right, so you don't gotta wait till Christmas, okay? So I bought you a dress.
Oh my God.
Here's the dress.
Oh, thank you.
Because you
so
said
much,
you needed
honey.
something to wear to church. Those are probably the people behind me.
Okay.
But that's your dress so you can wear it to church.
Oh,
If
you're
you-
so sweet.
If you don't like it, the gift receipt is in there. And then here's a $50 Visa gift card. So
Oh
you
my
can take
God.
that and get your house shoes and your roll when it's time, okay?
Thank you so much. This has been such a horrible day. You just made my whole day so much better.